Hey friends, welcome back to another show. I'm excited that you are tuning in with me today because today we are going to do another flannel board. And this is going to be a story, okay? So we are going to read a story about apples, all right? And we're going to work on 2 kindergarten readiness goals today. So let's go ahead and look at those first. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to learn to count in a sequence. And today we're only going to go to the number 5. So this says we're going to go to 30, but today we're only going to go to the number 5, okay? So some of my friends may not know what the number 5 looks like. So let's take a look. This is what the number 5 looks like. And today in our show, we are going to focus on the number 5. So I'm going to put that right there on my board. Also, during our show today, you're going to learn how to follow simple directions. And remember, that means that you just need to have your ears on so that you can listen and you will know what to do. All right? Good. So today you will not need any materials because remember we're going to do a flannel board today, and that means you just need to focus and turn your listening ears on. So let's get started. I, Miss Bacon, already gave you a clue of what number we're going to work on today. So do you know what number this is? Great job. That's right. This is the number 5. And today we're going to work on this number. Can you say 5? Great job. And guess what? Do you know what this is a picture of? Oh, great. So some of my friends know what this is a picture of, and some of my friends don't. But that's okay. So this is a tree. If you didn't know what this is, can you say tree? Great job. And on the right-hand side of my tree, I have these little things. Do you know what they are called? What are these little things called? That's right, they're apples. And guess what? In my story on my flannel board today, we're going to pretend that these apples are hanging from this tree, okay? So these apples are going to hang from this tree. And guess what? I think we need to count the apples. Can you help me count the apples? Great. Let's get started. You ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. We're going to do it one more time. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That means we have 5 apples. And remember, we are pretending that these apples are hanging from this tree. So now that we know we have 5 apples, let's go ahead and read our story today. So our story is going to be called 5 Red Apples because these apples are the color red. All 5 of them are. 5 red apples hanging in a tree, the juiciest apples you'd ever did see. The wind came by and gave an angry frown, and one little apple came tumbling down. So 4 red apples hanging in the tree, the juiciest apple you'd ever did see. The wind came by and gave an angry frown, and one little apple came tumbling down. Oh no, friends! Do you know how many apples we have left on our board? That's right, we don't have 5 anymore, so I'm going to take that number 5 down. Now, let's count and see how many apples we have left on our board. 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 apples left on our board. Are you ready? All right, 3 red apples hanging in a tree. The juiciest apples you ever did see. The wind came by and gave an angry frown, and one little apple came tumbling down. All right, so once again, I'm going to take that number 3 down because we don't have 3 apples up there no more. Can you help me count? 1, 2. Good job. So now we only have 2 apples left. Do you remember what color the apples are? Red, that's right. 2 red apples hanging in a tree. The juiciest apples you ever did see. The wind came by and gave an angry frown, and one little apple came tumbling down. Oh no, friends. Now we don't have 2 apples left. Let's count to see how many apples we have left. Are you ready? 1. So we only have 1 apple left. And if you didn't know, the number 1 looks just like this. 1. 1 red apple hanging in the tree. The juiciest apple you ever did see. The wind came by and gave an angry frown, and one little apple came tumbling down. Oh no, friends, how many apples do we have left hanging in our apple tree? That's right, we don't have any, because guess what? All of the apples are gone. So it's actually the end of our story. But before we leave our show today, you please, can you help me put 5 red apples back beside the tree? Can you do that? Great. All I will need for you to do is help me count. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job, friends. I'm super excited because you helped me put 5 red apples back in the tree.